Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ember Air's. Drop my phone. To X-Crafts Ember Air family of jets. The ERJ 135 is what we're operating today. Let's go ahead and ground ops, start chocks, hook up that GPU, remove before flight tags. That can all come off. Let's go ahead, hook up our GPU. And let's go ahead and turn our avionics on. And let's open up our APU doors. And pressurize our fuel. Today I'm just going to go for a willy-nilly. Not going to care about that, although I will. Oh, forgot the Y button does not work here. Initialize. We're going to be starting off from KLGA. That's right, garbage. And we'll ultimately. Oh, I've already forgotten the ICAO code. There it is. KHPN. White Plains Airport. Let's see here. We are gonna go to the legs page, and from here we're gonna do some touch and goes at Newark Liberty International Airport. We are also going to head east on out to Sikorsky Memorial. Oh, bugger, why did it do that? Cancel mod. Why did it switch airport? Alright, hold on. Where am I looking? Departure, arrival, departure. Let's go ahead and take a look at some windsocks here. Kind of cloudy today. Not a bad day to fly though. Let's see. Should be a windsock. There, so that's actually kind of close to where we are. Let's go ahead and take the free camera out. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, let's. Oh, wrong key. So we'll take off runway 31 there. Runway 31. I don't care about that. Let's go ahead and hit execute. And then arrival. I'll assume it's going to be similar, so I'm just going to select the ILS for runway 34. There's one long runway and one short runway, but because we're in the 135, it really should not matter. So let's go ahead and hit execute on that. Let's go over back to the legs page, and oh brother, a pink discontinuity. Cancel mod. Previous, next page. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Did Sandry mess up today? You know what? Screw it. Visual flight rules it is. Let's go ahead and take a look up here. APU door should be open now, so let's go ahead, hold that. There goes the APU up to 40%. We can let go, and we can see it's cranking away there. What else can I do while we wait for that? We can set our altitude today. We should not be going much higher than 18,000, but I'll set it for 20,000. Flight level 200. What else can I do while we wait here? Oh yeah, let's whack on some lights. Hello, there we go. For our side, we really don't care about our co-pilot. What else am I forgetting to do down here? I don't think much of anything. The gas lock really doesn't work in this aircraft. So, I don't know. Oh, I should probably take a look at fuel. Right. MCU index, let's go over the perfs. Fuel rate. Oh, that's plenty of fuel. That's at least 3 hours. At least. Using this FMC, the one that actually works for the autopilot, for the ERJ, is an absolute pain in the butt to use. So. I'm gonna try one more thing here. Key not active. Alright. Let's go direct. Can I go direct? If I hit execute, will that do anything? Direct. No. No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go back to here. I really don't care. We'll fly VFR. Let's go ahead and get our APU. Should be online now. So let's go ahead and take a look to make sure it is. Yep, there it is. So we can turn off the ground power unit supply. And we can go ahead and turn on our electric fuel pumps, or hydraulic pumps rather. There we go. Logo lights, fasten seatbelt signs. We have no passengers on this flight anyways, but let's go ahead. Nav lights and red beacon light, and let's arm the emergency lights. Make that the overhead lights just a little bit more brighter. Brighter, proper English would help. Packs. Let's go ahead and turn on the APU bleed. The packs in this plane are absolutely loud, so we'll leave those off. The bleeds will remain closed for now until we're ready to push back. Let's go ahead and turn on our pitot heats. So in case you don't know, let's also get rid of our GPU, and our parking brake is set. We're now operational, so we can get rid of our cones and blocks and tentacles, or blocks rather. In case you don't know, the Embraer family of jets likes to be a dark cockpit, so everything likes to be off. So if it's white, it's off. The only exceptions are the GPU power supply, the APU bleed, and the ice protection. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 11 buttons in the cockpit need to be showing white in order to be on. Let's go back to the map here. TCAS airports, waypoints don't care. VORs, yeah, sure, I'll leave that on. And MPDs will leave on. Again, we're flying VFR. So let's go ahead and pre-plan our pushback. Better pushback, there it is. And let's see, we want to head out to runway 31, which is right there. 34 is at White Plains, so let's just do a simple pushback here. Let's place myself there. Go ahead and accept that.
Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
We are absolutely ready, so let's go ahead and start that
Ground to
pushback.
cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Cool. I might do a video later in the week of explaining how to use everything else. I've had this aircraft for about 1.5 years now, but I rarely, and when I say rarely use it, I mean never. I've never used it. To be honest, this is probably the first time I'm using the ERJ today. First time in about a year. So I'll wait for him to hook up. It's a very simple operation here. It's a tow strap, so once he has the strap hooked up to the aircraft, he'll tell us to release the parking brake. It's much faster than any other aircraft is, at least with better pushback.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Now, ready to connect, and it doesn't take long for him to connect at all. With the other models of pushbacks that better pushback has, I guess you could say it's European style, where they have the tow, or as I like to call them,
strap and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
Yep, see, that didn't take long at all. So let's go ahead and release our parking brake. As I like to call them in America, the mules, if you will. They will have arms that go out beyond the nose wheel gear, and then come in and scoop up the front wheel. So
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
When the tug is moving the aircraft, let's go ahead and start number 2 real quick. Run, give it a few seconds. Yeah, let's go start. It lifts up the aircraft, so when the tug moves the aircraft, there's actually the nose wheel doesn't move at all, except, you know, side to side when steering is needed. So okay, there's one good start on engine number 2. Let's go ahead and start number 1. And there's 18%, so we can let go of that. Oops, bit of a lag spike there. And there we go, 2 good starts. Quick look at our electronic page here. We've got batteries that are charging, and generators are working, so we can go ahead, turn off the APU gen.
Complete. Set parking brake.
Let's go ahead and start the parking brake.
Disconnecting tow, stand by.
Turn off the APU bleed and introduce air from our engines, and we'll turn on the packs now. Very, very noisy packs here in the ERJ. Disconnect enhance signals. And you can see there's nothing on the EFIS, electronic flight information system here. Drop my headsets. Give ourselves some nose up trim here. Yeah, I know, trim's going crazy. Oh no.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
Awesome. Wait for him to be over there. Yep, there he goes. And he's going to show us our that the pin's been removed. Awesome, we are good to go. Alright, let's go ahead, whack on our taxi light. Taxi light, taxi light, taxi light. And there it is. Oh, yeah. Let's turn off the APU too. So we'll hit the stop button and switch the APU to off. Let that come down before we get moving here. 15%. You could wait till it's 0, but I like to wait till it's 15. Let's go ahead and release our parking brake. It doesn't take much to get rolling in the ERJ. Granted, I have no real load in the back, but let's go ahead, set flaps 9. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn off those packs. They are noisy. You can't really hear our engine sounds very well. There probably is a setting somewhere that I've forgotten to use to turn down the volume of the packs, but I don't feel like using it. You've got the checklist over here, frequently asked questions, FMS, up in the plugins here, or ERJ settings, F mod volume level. Yeah, to be honest, yeah, there we go. Alright, touch of brakes here as we approach the hold short. Go ahead and turn on our landing lights, strobe lights, and inspection lights with extra visibility outside. Dome light we'll leave off. Local lights on, that's all good. Don't care about the packs, they're way too noisy anyways. Dark, APU gen, that's off. Fantastic. Don't really need that now. APU is off. We got our windshield heats and probe heats, pitot heats if you will. You can tell I'm addicted to the 737. Alright, let's go release our brakes and take the active. Clear for takeoff runway 31. Let's see, if I remember correctly, I want to take a... What turn I want to make out of here? If I'm taking off towards the north, I want to make a left-hand turn to head over Manhattan and go over for a quick touch and go at LaGuardia, runway 2. Is it 2? No, I think it's something else. It's the one that flies over LaGuardia. I want to say it's 1-1, but that's the opposite runway. I don't feel like doing the math either. Maybe I do. Alright, here we are. Flaps 9. Let's go ahead and get ourselves. We'll use the takeoff button.
No takeoff, trim, brakes.
No takeoff, trim, brakes. Well, trim is set. Oh, 6 up. There we go. Hold the toll brakes here. Let's use this again.
Takeoff, okay.
Takeoff, okay. Advance them up. Nose wheel steering's off. And ease them on up. Thrust is set. Whoa. Bit of a crosswind here. I'm just gonna guess that V1's right around 110 something. So.
V1, rotate.
Rotate.
V2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Positive rate. Gear up, please. Alright, let's decrease the throttles before we go too fast here. Let's add in some nose down trim. And we'll bring the flaps up. Very quick aircraft, again. As you can see, it's very easy to mess up a takeoff there. That was not the smoothest rotation, nor the best runway alignment that I've capped in a while. Alright, we'll get to about 1,000, 2,000 feet here, and we'll make our left-hand turn. Very powerful aircraft. I could probably climb out, to be honest, around 60-70% N1. without going too fast here. Add some nose down trim. Alright, 1300, we'll start our left-hand turn. And we'll engage our yaw dampener there. Now that we're off the ground. And let's take a look out the side window here. Ah, there's Central Park. And there is Midtown Manhattan, not New Hatton, Manhattan. Empire State Building's there. And One World Trade Center's there. Alright, Adams nose down trim, pull the throttles back. Don't want to overspeed like I am right here.
High speed. High speed.
Get the aircraft trimmed out.
High speed.
Oh, shut up. Yes, I know. High speed. Okay, we'll just add in a gentle left-hand bank here. Don't really want to overshoot Newark. It's flying around New York in the big three, if you will. It's pretty quick at 250 knots. Touching nose up. It's one thing I like about this aircraft. It's a fun little business jet almost. Now let's go ahead and show the yoke again. You have to click it. You can't use the little Y shortcut. Little bicycle bars there. Looking for Newark out on the right hand side of the aircraft there.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, I know. I'm descending too
Landing
fast
gear.
for you.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Fine, I'll put the landing gear down. Jeez, let's...
Landing gear.
Happy? Let's use a fair bit of drag there, so we'll go ahead and add some power. And... there is the runway I want to land at, so... let's go ahead and reset the view here. Okay, let's add some nose up trim. Again, we're just going to go for a nice little... turn down that volume just a little bit. There we go, that's better. And let's start turning in. Slowing down just a little bit. Take flaps 9. It's very easy to stall, and I bet I will stall on this go around here. Take flaps 9. Flaps 9 are out. Is out. Yes, I English. Oh, this is a... we are lined up for a taxiway. That's not good. Stable, just a touch of nose down trim. Slightly high. There's one red. Alright, on glide. Cut powers a little bit.
100.
There's the middle marker.
50. 10.
10. Graze down, put the nose wheel down. And add my power back in. Wait for the power, wait for the power. Alright, I've got power. Let's go ahead and go around. Gears coming up.
100.
And we'll take flaps up as well. Last time I forgot to add some power in and I wound up stalling out there, so. Alright, we'll start our turn out to the east. Fly back over Manhattan, and we'll go for Sikorsky Memorial. Add in a bit of rudder there. Really not necessary with the yaw dampener on, really. And we'll head for Sikorsky Memorial. That's
1,000.
Bridgeport Airport, if you will. Bridgeport, Connecticut, Stratford Airport. Runway 06. Just take our time flying here. You can always see downtown Manhattan and the Empire State Building at afar. Again, I'm using AL Pilot X's HD Mesh version 4, so. And in case you have any questions about my setup, just go ahead, go over to the About page on my channel. Alright, level out and let's get trimmed up. Pull back to power. Really pull back to power. Not quite so much, I guess. Well, we'll continue to turn just a tad bit more. Go for 090.
Landing gear.
I'm not going that slow.
Landing gear.
Holy
Landing gear.
cow. Alright.
Landing gear.
Depending on how Betty's gonna react all night. Play around with the power a little bit.
Landing gear.
I'm not descending and I'm not that slow, Betty. Jeez, let's. Alright, now I'm climbing. Don't really want to be climbing. We'll add some nose down trim here. See if we can get the autopilot to work just to hold, what's this, 1,200 feet? Let's go with 1,500. Altitude. $1,500 and speed. There really is no auto throttle here in the ERJ family of jets. Let's go ahead and whack on the heading. Where is heading? Probably should hold heading, right? Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and select 2,000. Heading. Alright, there's heading, and let's go ahead and sync it up and turn on the autopilot and see what happens here. Oh, it's gonna pitch over. Why? I should have looked at that. Alright, let's go ahead and turn the autopilot off.
Autopilot.
Yeah. Autopilot's off. I know. Set 2,000. Ah, brother. Vertical speed it. Nah. Oh, that's negative. Let's go pretty smooth. There we go. Turn the autopilot on, see what the autopilot's gonna do here. Yep, there we go. Actually, we'll just hit speed here, and it'll climb at. I'll lower that altitude just a bit. Go with 8. We'll go with 17. Don't want to be in the clouds too long. Alright, let's go ahead and gander outside. There's Manhattan. Queens down there. And that's where we started, LaGuardia. So actually this is Queenstown here. Oops. City Field should be somewhere hereabouts. I'm guessing it's not a perfect terrain model or anything like that. I don't have ortho installed.
High speed.
High speed, yeah, okay.
High speed.
So we'll go ahead and decrease our
High speed.
throttles here to make Betty happy.
High.
There we go, and then we'll bring power back in. You just gotta find the right balance with your throttles. Unfortunately, there is no auto throttle in the ERJ. I usually find that right around like 80-ish% N1 is a good place to be. Spoilers are open. Well, they shouldn't be. Why are they open? Now we're gonna start seeing the speed. Okay.
High speed.
Hello.
High speed.
Still getting speed.
High speed.
Oh,
High
shut up,
speed.
Betty.
High speed.
Alright. Pull back our
High
throttles
speed.
here.
High speed.
So it's 80% of flight detent. That's more like it. Quieter engines. Usually right around 50% N1 then. Maybe like 60 or 55. Just gotta find the right balance, that's all. Go for like 57. Yep. Holding. Slight increase at 57.6. Just show the throttle back. 56.9, 57. Not too bad. Alright. I feel like we are going the wrong way. This is Long Island, so let's go ahead and make it turn slightly to the north at 070 degrees. Let's see if I can go back into the passenger cabin here. Oh, hello. Classic Embraer Air double single configuration. Oh, too far. Set that prefix. looks like we are going a bit fast here. No, only going, actually losing some speed here, so let's go ahead and increase our throttles just a little bit. Alright, let's find out where we are. I actually think we want to be a little bit more to the right. Yep. Well, let's go ahead and make a turn again. This time, let's go for 045 on the heading. Overshot that just a little bit. It's probably going to be like 044 or something like that. Yeah, 044. Again, every turn you make, it's a constant. Gotta be constantly playing around with the throttles here. You can use the cruise function of the FADEC. That'll help a little bit with maintaining speed. Not too much. It really just limits the N1. And yeah, a little bit slow there, so let's go ahead and advance the throttles just a little bit more. Long Island Sound here. And Sikorsky Memorial should be right about here. So. Actually, if we take a look at the map screen here, you can see it's right there. So we're gonna go ahead and whack off the autopilot and start a descent. Then from here, we'll just hop on over to White Plains. And let's get ourselves ready for a go-around. Takeoff mode there.
Landing gear.
Yeah, I'll pop the landing gear out. There we go.
Landing gear.
And that will require additional thrust. Add some nose up trim to help us out just a little bit. Okay, looking for the airport. Should be somewhere soft to our nose here, so 500, 300 feet off the ground. A little bit low here to be searching for an airport, but hey, I'll take it. Yeah, I think we're actually a little bit too low here, so climb up just a little bit. Yeah.
500.
That's better.
500.
Wait, is that the airport right there in front of me? Am I... What? No, that's a road. I got confused there. should see the airport right now, but I'm not. Alright, I have the airport. I thought I did. Well, there's the airport, but where's the runway? Oh god, it's over there. Okay. Alright, oopsies. Let's go ahead and put the airport off 90 degrees to our port, our left hand side here. Oh god. Don't crash. And there's the runway, okay. Kind of an aggressive approach here. Yeah, let's go ahead and slow down. Put flaps 9 out.
500.
Yeah, let's see what I'm doing.
Terrain. Oh, up. Minimums.
100. 50. 10.
Plant it. And let's go around. Well, let's head off to White Plains, everybody. Let's see if we can keep it beneath the ceiling here. If not, I'll go IFR, I guess, to the best of my ability.
500.
Oh no. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and go IFR here. Go into the climb. Flaps are up, gears up. And now we are IFR. Oh yeah, yeah.
High speed. High speed.
There we go, above the
High
clouds.
speed.
That didn't take much.
High speed.
And let's go ahead and mobile off here. Still over Connecticut now.
High speed. High speed.
Okay, let's go ahead and turn the autopilot back on. Sync up heading. Yaw adapter. Autopilot. Okay, let's take a look here. Where should I expect? Well, that's Oxford. Where should I expect? Let's go ahead and turn our range out. Oh, a bit too far. Where should I expect White Plains to be? Right there. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and turn south. Heading. Oop. Yes, let's turn that way. And then while that is doing that, I'll Google what the localizer is for White Plains. Keeping an eye on my speed, of course. Localizer, runway 34. let's see if I can go into a descent here. So let's go ahead. Oh, not quite that low. Let's go ahead for 500. Let's go for flight level change and decrease speed. Speed, 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 speed. Go for speed here. 220. Let's go ahead and decrease our throttles so we can start descending. Hopefully. Okay, why is it not? Oh, yeah. We'll just do it manually then. 900 feet a minute. Actually, 1,000 feet a minute. Sure. Location, nearby radio navigation. Runway 1634 is 6,000.
Gear.
Oh,
Landing
fine.
gear.
There's your landing gear, Betty.
Landing gear.
Goodness heavens mercy. Alright, I am using the correct runway. Runway 34.
1,000.
I do not see a localizer. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Add some power in. More power in. More power. Let's go off the sky nav then. Or
500.
sky vector. Yeah, bit low, to be honest, but I'll take it. Okay, HPN. There we go. ILS 34, let's go ahead and pull that up. Let's see, it's going to be 109.7, so MCU index, radio, nav 1, let's go ahead and change that to be 109.7, let's go ahead and type that in. Boop. Yep, now it's active. Oops. Let's get rid of, take the enter. I'm back to seeing what I am actually doing here. Alright, nav 1, turn that on. Course 343. Yeah, I really have no idea what I'm doing. No glide slope, yeah, that's to be expected. But you can see here I have the ILS set up. Now we're just waiting for our turn in. We're just cruising with our gear down at 500 feet atmospheric, which is not even set correctly. It's definitely not 29 or 9 or 6 for the QNH, the pressure setting. Let's go ahead and head on over to the co-pilot seat here. Let's set that up. That's the second position. Let's see, the airport should be somewhere in here. We'll find it eventually, I hope. Arm the nav. Course. Set 343. 347, 343. really don't trust this, so I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna take the autopilot off actually.
Autopilot. Autopilot.
Leave the yaw damper on. And we'll just turn ourselves in. And we'll just expect to see the airport immediately off our nose and hope for the best. This will be interesting. Very, very interesting to see what happens here. If we could turn the range down. Oops, that's up. That's down. Whoa. Probably over that hill there. So I'm just gonna fly an intercept heading here. Yep. I'm gonna go also ahead and arm the approach. And just fly the flight director in. And hope the flight director is correct. Three miles away, no runway in sight. Oh. Wee. Oh god, hello. Completely, oh, there's the runway. Should have been looking for that. Alright, let's go ahead, go flaps 9. Full power out. Whoa. HOTAS is flying about on my desk. Oh god, oh jeez.
Minimums.
Minimums continue even though we are insanely high.
100.
Still recoverable though.
50.
50. Pre-flare, flare. Spoilers are going out. Spoilers are out. Absolutely planted it. Burst is going out as well. And let's go forward first because we're almost at the end of the runway. Good landing at almost 2 Gs and 187 feet a minute into the ground. Go ahead, go idle, and reverse is coming in. Spoilers are also coming in. And why is my HOTAS sliding about? Oh, jeez. Alright, let's get off the taxiway here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to White Plains Airport. I think the terminals are over there, so that's where we will taxi to, but for now, on AVP sands, fly safe.